after a huge summertime fun event, we have the Ram who went through a brutal beatdown with death and still continues his retirement tour. We're going to hear from the Ram right now and see what he has to say about all these things that happened here tonight at Summertime Fun. Well, thank you, Pepperjack, for always being there. um, but it was just an amazing, amazing night. Not only my match, but so many of the young talent being able to prove themselves and win championships here tonight. It just means the world to me to see them progress and move forward in their careers. People like Katanya winning the all-in-one women's championship. You had Taylor Page move on with the women's home championship. The new talent title with a new champion who is Andy Sandy. And just so many things happened here tonight. But the main thing that I want to get into first is my match with Death. Obviously, the implications were if I lost, then Death would be able to continue to the Flame Championship, but he lost here tonight. So, with that being said, that means that Death is no longer in contention for the Flame title. He'll have to start over from scratch to get to back where he was. But other than that, I continue my retirement tour. And that means that I get to continue with all you fans until December when the retirement tour ends. That is the cutting point, the 1st of December for that retirement tour. But it's just been a long ride in my career, and it's great to always be with you fans uh, around the world every week. And now that I get to continue, you guys get to see me more. And it just means a lot. It really does. And here in TPW, we always have things on our mind. We are looking for the next thing that's going to happen. In that sense, it's got to be like who is going to be moving forward to the Flame title. Well, we know the next contender for sure is going to be Chuckles. I mean, he has a main title opportunity at the next pay-per-view coming up. So that'll be a huge matchup between Daniel Brown, if he's still champion by then, against Chuckles. But what is the next big event? Well, we'll look into that right now to see what that is here in my list. Give me a second here. So obviously we have our next big event for the new talent show is our next big event there. That will be at the end of, well, actually that was combined with this pay-per-view of the Summertime Fun event, sorry. So we will have another TPW old school event that will be coming up too before the big TPW Ladders pay-per-view, which is something we'll be looking forward to. So what I had in mind is for that old school event before the TPW Ladders match pay-per-view, we're going to have the qualifying matches at that old school event. So it will involve some of our legends as well. That'll be interesting to see who will be involved in those qualifying matches over the next couple months or next month or so. We'll be deciding, us as the GMs and the board of directors to decide who will be fighting in those qualifying matches at the old school event coming up before our ladders pay-per-view. So that'll definitely be interesting to see as well. So that'll be our next two big pay-per-view events, is first TPW Old School as well as the ladders pay-per-view coming up after that. So other than that is, the next ticket to the main title or title of their choosing is going to be at that ladders event. It's always a huge event for both sides, the women's and the men's side, to get a guaranteed opportunity at the title. They could use pretty much any time they want. We changed that stipulation recently. We know the Shibata trophy is something different. It's a little similar to the briefcase, but you can use it anytime, the briefcase, if you win it. So that's a huge change we're going to do this year for the winner of the ladders pay-per-view on the women's and men's side. So other than that, talking a little bit more about my retirement tour, we know that it's kind of like nostalgia, right? You always try to find nostalgia of the past, try to add it to the last part of the tour. So, given that I already fought my son, I was trying to save that for the last matchup, but I didn't know if I was going to walk out tonight the winner or not. That was the to be decided type of thing, you know? So, I already faced my son, and that was a huge matchup we had recently at the old school event. But I am deciding who will be my next challenger moving forward to my next big matchup. So, what I've decided is that I want to face someone who we haven't seen before in a long time compete. He recently retired from the announce table, and that is one-on-one with none other than Hans. He'll be competing against me in my next big matchup. That'll be at the TPW ladders pay-per-view. Obviously, I won't be a part of the ladder match because that is for people that are currently active in the company. I don't want to have that opportunity to be a part of that. So that'll be to set in stone before our huge ladder match. It'll be me and Hans one-on-one for that matchup at my next huge matchup there. I'll still be involved in some little things here and there along the way, but that'll be my next big match, a part of our retirement tour, to see Hans in action with me one-on-one in that match. But yeah, as we said, we know that the away show title will be on the line as well coming up. On the away show, it'll be Danny Prophecy, the Uprising Star, against the current away show champion, who is Chris, and it'll be Semrod on the home show right after the Summertime Fun event. Will face the home champion, Daniel Brown, one-on-one on the home show as well. So a lot of things to keep in mind with these announcements. Thank you for tuning in today for the Summertime Fun event. It's always fun as always. And we'll see you next time in TPW.